What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We've just hit 20k subscribers, so thank you all so much. Let's get to 30k and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. Plenty of free crypto and goodies down there. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and the bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and this is probably because you haven't hit the bell icon. Thank you again for all your support. The algorithm is slamming a lot of content creators right now, so we really appreciate all your support. And we're so proud of the amazing community that we built, so make sure to jump into the Telegram and the free Discord. So we're just taking a look at Fantom here, and this is a project that we haven't actually covered before, but we are really bullish on it. So we haven't actually got anything drawn in on our chart yet. You can see this is, from when it launched, I think in around 2019. This chart is exceptional, isn't it? It's had obviously a big sell-off initially. We had that COVID crash, and then since then it's just been higher highs and higher lows. A perfect, move to the upside. I mean, look at these gains. This is absolutely insane. 134,000%. I mean, 200,000% up to the all-time high in the space of, what is this, a year and a half? It's absolutely insane, isn't it? Just ridiculous what you can do in crypto when you're in the right projects. But you can see here, obviously we'll draw in a few of the key levels that in our opinion, you can see obviously got some key levels here, obviously the all-time high as well, looking something like this. And then obviously we will be pulling in our Fibonacci because we do think this is going to be key from that swing high there to that swing low. Let me just make sure this is a bit fleshed out as well. It's a bit too opaque for my liking. Let me just go on my settings, do something like this. There we go. So you just see a bit more of the, a bit more what's going on with the Fibonacci levels. So you can see obviously these levels down here we're probably not going to be seeing for a good while in our opinion, just because of how well this Fantom has actually been performing here. But you can see quite clearly what's been going on. Obviously had an absolutely crazy run up throughout this, basically it had a really good run all the way up, basically back to where it started throughout 2020, and then obviously once the bull run began going into January, an absolutely incredible pump for Fantom from around 1 cent up to around, what is this, 86? No, it's basically 100x, isn't it, from 1 cent to 95 cents, and 95x there. Absolutely crazy gains. You can see here we're zooming in on the chart so you can get a better idea of what's been going on. You can see we come all the way up pretty much to this the all-time high here at around $97 cents. Sorry, God, that would be absolutely crazy, wouldn't it? In May, and then with the May crash, you can see we rolled over. We come all the way back down to around 15 cents here for Fantom. Basically getting a decent bit of support on this previous area of structure here, where we did have a bit of, a bit of sideways before we had that parabolic continuation. Basically, after Fantom had that parabolic move in January, February, it had a really long period of consolidation here, and then we come back up, we make a new all-time high, but then we roll, don't we, because the market basically rolls over. So Fantom joins in, and then you can see quite clearly what's happened after this with our fib drawn in. We break this resistance here of the 0.2, I think it's the 0.23 of the 0.23 there. You can see broken resistance flipped into support. We run all the way up. We find a nice bit of support here in and around the 0.618. We've run all the way up to a new all-time high. Absolutely crazy at around almost $2 here, but we get front run on that Fibonacci level at around the 141. Let me just actually pull this in a little bit so it's easier to see. You can see here quite clearly we run all the way up pretty much to the 141 extension there and get crazy overextended. But that $2 level, a very key level of resistance in our opinion. And you can basically see what's happened. We've come down and we've perfectly retested that previous all-time high at around 95 cents, where we found a really good bit of support. We consolidate between basically that 141, more like the 127 really, if you think we just got a bit overextended from this. Consolidate between the two fib levels. We get that pump to the upside. We retest the 141 as support after breaking it, looking really bullish. We come up to the 161 and get the crazy overextension here to around $3.50 for Fantom. And then obviously throughout, November, with things being a little bit bearish, we roll. We come down and we find a decent level, an area of support here with a bit of a descending wedge. And you can see over the past week or so, for Fantom, we've had a really nice move back to the upside here, coming down to a swing low of around, what is this? 116, 117, finding a good bit of support in and around this previous area of structure here, in and around that 127 extension as well. And we have broken to the upside now, broke through the 127 and the 141. Heading back to the upside basically, aren't we? Fantom looking really, really solid right now. Obviously, this is an ecosystem that is getting a massive amount of use, so it's no surprise to us that it is getting a large amount of price action, because there is good demand for this token right now. And we do think it's probably going to continue with, ETH obviously struggling, and we've seen the performances of Solana and Avalanche, and we do think Fantom potentially could be next in line to have a nice pump, especially with its market cap at only around 5 billion. We've got Avalanche now at like, 30 billion? Solana at 50 billion. So we do think like a 4 or 5x for Fantom is like no trouble here in our opinion. This is a ecosystem which it's got so many projects on it that are Fantom exclusive as well. It's not like Polygon where all the projects on it are actually just, cross-chain, and those are the only projects that it actually has. Fantom has a really diverse and, a really nice amount of DeFi on it, to be honest, a really good ecosystem. And as it continues to be fleshed out, it's probably going to continue to see a good amount of price action as a result, because that TVL is going to increase and the amount of exposure of the Fantom ecosystem will increase. And obviously with that, you'll probably see an increase in the price as well as a result. So on the hourly time frame, really not much to say here apart from, Fantom looking extremely good. You can see quite clearly, we come down, we chop it up in and around this area here, but then once we get that break to the upside, we come up, we backtest the 141, and now looking like we broke out of another key area of resistance here, and we're backtesting it as support right now, potentially for continuation. So some bearish divergences on the hourly time frame, so we could see a little bit of a roll in the short term. So in terms of short-term price predictions then, we could roll back to the 141 here at $2. Obviously $2, a big psychological level that we could see a bounce at in our opinion. And then heading to the upside, as we said before, that 161 will be our next target, coming back up towards that $2.95 to $3 level, another psychological level that we need to hit. And as we just said, we do think Fantom, obviously a great ecosystem. It's getting a huge amount of adoption and a huge amount of use. And when that usually happens, you do see an increase in the price very steadily over time. You can see the crazy demand that we've had for Fantom. And as we said, considering that the market cap's 5 billion right now, we could easily see a 4 or 5x in our opinion in the next, however many months that we have left of the bull run, heading up towards maybe $5, $10 at the most or the least. So I'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with 4 videos we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. There are 3 tiers giving you access to our private Discord. Crypto Supporter is available if you just want to help us out a small amount. Crypto Maximalist is our main tier, which gives you access to detailed daily technical analysis and signals, weekly and monthly coin calls, and insights into our personal moves, while Maximalist Gold takes it a step further, giving you an insight into our personal portfolio tracker, super low cap gem research, and a 100x portfolio we're constructing and updating, and access to us personally as a resource to discuss your portfolio via Messenger. Make sure to check it out. You can also sign up to our free Telegram and public Discord via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.